It's your boy Keith. I'm back with another episode of the Dating Shame. Why is it so hard? Yeah, I was off last week. I had to take care of a little business, but I'm back again with another good show. As always, tonight's show will be what is it to be a provider? Okay, so now if y'all remember, I did a show way back when. And by the way, we're in show 62. This is episode 62 of the Dating Shame. So yeah, we're getting it up there. And like I say, I did a show a while back ago about the role of a man to be a provider. And so I'm going to piggyback off of that tonight. What is it to be a provider? So this is for not only the man, but it's for the woman also. So we're going to get off into that tonight. But as always, friends, like before I do every show, let me get that disclaimer in there. The views and the opinions of the Dating Shame Show is strictly of the host. That's me. So now if I step on any toes or offend anyone, it's purely incidental. But as always, if the shoe fit, you know how it go. You wear it. So yeah. So now with that out the way, I'm by myself tonight. By the way, no co-host. If anybody want to call in and join the show, the number is 870-397-1219. That's 870-397-1219. If you want to be a part of the show, call in, join in on the conversation. What is it to be a provider? Okay, I'm going live on YouTube as well as Facebook. So now here it is. So now let's get off into it. Like I did on that show, the role of a man is to be a provider. Um, to be that provider, it entails not only financially, because if you think about it, to be that provider, the first thing that comes to mind is you have to handle your business financially. Take care of the bills, take care of your woman, needs and wants and all that. That's financially. But now, what about emotionally? What about physically? What about mentally? What about spiritually? Now, all these things it entails by in being a provider. And I'm gonna talk about the men first. So now, of course, like I say, being that provider, the first thing that comes to mind is financially, and that's fine. If you are financially able, if you are capable. I mean, the one thing I don't think a woman in her right mind would have a man if he's not capable of providing financially. I mean, that's just my opinion on that. You see, um, he might be able to um, provide in other ways, but let's keep it real. Um, Economics is going to affect just about everything in everyday life. That's just what that is. This is how it's set up. This is how the world is set up, the country or whatever. That's how it is. So financially would be number one. So now let's look at the mental aspect of providing. Are you providing that mental um, thing for that woman? Guys, can you be that support to her mentally? I mean, she has to go out and work just like you. So by her being having to go out and work, she's going through a challenging day. She's going through things at work just like you are. And she's looking for that haven when she comes home to come to be able to talk to you, to be able to vent, to be able to confide in. So now, when she does that, uh, um, are you there to be that support to her, to listen, to be that one to she can confide in? You see, that comes up under being a provider. You see, so now, like I say, you can be there um, financially, but that's fine. I mean, you're taking care of all the bills, you're taking care of all of that. That's good. But what about the mental aspect of it? When you have a woman and she can't talk to you, she has to walk on eggshells when she's coming to talk to you. She's not sure or not if she can talk to you. See, that's not being a provider. You see. Okay, so now we have to be that also in being a provider. So now let's look at the physical aspect of being a provider, guys. Okay, that woman needs to be touched. She needs to be held. She needs to be comforted in those ways. You see, um, a woman is emotional, and at certain times of the month, especially when she's going through her cycle or whatever, uh, she may be in. She might show a different mood, and then again, her hormones are going wacky, and she just might want to be held. Can you do that? You one of those guys who say, "No, I don't even want to touch you." It's best for us not to even do that. But she can't. She just might want to be held. She just need that physical touch because of her hormones are going, crazy. And let's say afterwards, she's ready, and you probably bad day. You on some other trip or whatever. You just had an argument or something, and she's cool, but you're not. You see, and she just want that comfort of having you to touch her, to hold her, you know, to rub her. That's the physical aspect of it. That's the physical aspect of being that provider, man. So you have to, like I say, when we talk about being a provider and being a good provider, the first thing that comes to mind is financially. It goes further than that. Let's look at and like I said, family. I'm alone today. I'm solo. I don't have a co-host with me today. I'm doing this by myself. And so yeah. And so let's look at um, that provider. Um, you have to, not like I say, the physical part, the touch, knowing how to touch it, when to touch it. You see, yeah, her emotions are high, and she need that physical touch from you. Are you there for that? And like I say, all of this entails being that provider, not only financially. So now let's go on. Let's go to another aspect, in my opinion, of being a good provider. Let's talk about spiritually. Okay. Um, do y'all go to church together? Do y'all go to worship together? Do you pray over her? Do you pray for her? You see, a woman, especially a spiritual woman, she looks for that from her mate. She wants that, that man. I see a lot of women, or I hear a lot of women say they want a man of God, and there's nothing wrong with that. You see, if she's a spiritual woman and she wants a spiritual man, she don't want to be unevenly yoked with someone who's not a believer, like she's a believer. You see, um, she might be a highly spiritual woman. There's nothing wrong with it. She likes to go to church, and there's nothing wrong with a woman who want that man with her in church. If he's a believer, as she is, you try to get on the same page. And that's the best thing when it comes to being in a relationship. You want to be on the same page with the person that you're with. You don't want to be, playing tug of war with each other. You see, that causes a lot of conflicts. That causes a lot of questions. Things that comes to your mind about, can I trust this person? He's not a spiritual man. He's just a man I feel like he's gonna do what he want to do when he's not around me. See, those things can come up. And so, and like I say, this is just my opinion. I'm just giving my opinion on it. And like I say, this is a call-in show. You want to join the show? The number is area code 870-397-1219. That's 870-397-1219. And like I was saying, all of this entails being a provider. You see, we can go all day long about a person that can, I can take care of this, I can take care of that. That's financially, and there's nothing wrong with that, because like I said, being that financial, being able to provide financially is just one aspect of it. You see, in my opinion, you have to be that provider all the way around, guys. So now let's talk about the women. Are you a good provider? See, you talk about the woman, you can't say financially, if you're with this woman, you can't say, I look to my woman to provide for me. If you're a man, that doesn't work. But what are the things that she can provide for you? You see? So now, women, ladies, do you support your man? Do you support him? Do you I'm reading a comment here. Okay, what is she? Not strong, provides, she loves her life, but not happy. Okay. So now, if ladies, your man, you see your man, he may not be doing as good as you want him to, you know, let me put it like that. He may not be doing as you want him to be doing, but he's doing something. So now, do you ridicule him? Do you talk down at him, or do you give him that support? Do you build him up? Do you give him that drive to go out there and want to do better than what he's doing? That's being a supportive woman. You see, um, that could be a good provider, ladies. You are providing something. You know, everybody can't be on top, and then again, everybody can't be on the bottom either. But now, as a lady, you got your man. You see, he's out there. He's doing what he can. He's doing what the best that he can do to provide financially. So, where's your support to help him to be a better provider to you, not only financially but mentally? physically, spiritually. You see, that's where you come in at, ladies. You have to be that support. If y'all remember, I did a show on what's your role, about the roles of a man and the roles of a woman. You see, and the role of a woman is to be his helper. As simple as that. So now, are you helping him to be that strong provider? In turn, if you are showing him these things, if you are